cities. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Indianapolis Colts and the Minnesota Vikings. Set to go now is the kicker, Chris Nagar. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. From his end zone is Byron Pringle. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. They'll run with Henderson here to begin the drive. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
On first down, Hurts steps away to his left. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
From the 36, Hurts. Open man is Bull. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Complete to Kendrick Warren. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Colts.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And a lane slow and materializing there as he get maybe a yard up to the 45. This defense for the Vikings, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one, but 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And he'll back up a few steps as he'll make the fair catch at about the 8-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Vikings will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over first and 10. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. A 3-yard pickup on second and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on third and a little more than a yard. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to third down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. Finding room at midfield. And he'll take it down. Across midfield. A great pickup there a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, this shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. The Vikings at 12-1 now to start play. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset, being in the right frame of mind. And
it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Jalen Waddle, his 14th touchdown now of the year. And the Vikings will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Nagar is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. From the end zone, here's Pringle. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top form.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've got that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Hurts sets up to throw it. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay on the pick. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
That's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this...
Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. A big play there for Minnesota. 42 yards. I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run in the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there. They'll try to run with Hunt. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Kareem Hunt, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Nagar is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. From the end zone, here's Pringle. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Well, that was a heck of a play there on the outside.
Partner, sometimes I think on a play like this as a corner, you've got to think to yourself, all you got to do is slow him down so others can come over and support. But in this case, he said, forget that. I've got this. Sorry you had to make the run for nothing, fellas.
Going right back to Michael Thomas. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Throwing is Hurts. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. They'll get 19 out of this, but it will still bring up the 4th down.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball?
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. Past the 33 before it's taken down. A gain of 28 yards there and given the 1st down. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down at the Colts 39. 42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Here's Stafford. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Now a 1st down throw. Stafford. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Handoff up the middle. Hunt. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into...
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Kareem Hunt, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Vikings have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by Nagar is up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. Taking it about the 1. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jarnell Mooney, 77 yards. And the Colts are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point splits the uprights, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Vikings 21, Colts 7. Justin Rohrwasser set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Rohrwasser handles the kickoff duties. Fields it right around the goal line. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage by the kick team. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Throwing again on 2nd down. Stafford. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. And goes for a gain of 31. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they got it 1st and 10. Now a play fake and it's Stafford. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And some room to run now. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. On 1st down, it's Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
Back to the air. Stafford on 2nd down. He's going to air one out for Anderson. Touchdown, Vikings. Robbie Anderson, 38 yards. And the Vikings will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Nagar is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick.
The Colts
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. Over the middle, complete. That's Henderson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Hurts throw taken in by Bourne. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. To try again after the sack. Hurts got the connection here to Bourne. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. Hurts. And Thomas has it. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half. So we've reached halftime here in Minnesota with the Vikings on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. Berrios going to bring this out of the end zone. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They got to be thrilled with how they've operated so far in this one. They've got the nice lead, and now a chance to score here on 3 straight possessions. Yeah, and the way that they are rolling, I just don't know how they get slowed down, because they certainly are operating at peak efficiency right now. They might want to think about giving some of their backups a little bit of work there. Let some other guys get on the field and do their thing and save some of this for the next time out. From the 41, Stafford. Open man is Ross, complete. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes. And that's going to be a first down. So 1st and 10. Let's go on this drive. Might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Play action. Stafford. Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by David Long. And the Colts are going to have it here just past the 25. They start on the ground with Elliott. And that to the 30. It'll be second down.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on first down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
Elliott going to get it again on second down. And he'll get this to about the 34, a gain of just 3.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And this is going to be a Colts first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
It's a pick up 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. The Vikings 42
To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 19. 23 yards the pickup there.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And the Colts are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Henderson. He is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
That's a nice example of good team defense right there. Ball was snapped at the 1-yard line. They knocked him back and caused a loss. But you notice they were trying to find any type of a gap to run through. Wasn't one available, and they stuffed the play right there in the middle of the field.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. He's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Michael Thomas, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts get a bit closer. Extra point right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 28-14.
28, Colts 14. Justin Rohrwasser set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Rohrwasser handles the kickoff duties. Taking it about the 1. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Vikings take over first down.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And he's got room. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Vikings. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You told Chip for going first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That 3rd one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ballgame. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. And
now this is intercepted. My goodness. And what a return as he brings us with all the way back to the 25-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, they're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Stafford. Open man is Waddle, complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to... From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. This is Hunt on the draw play. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
The pickup of 3 brings up 2nd and 7.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Getting the ball to Anderson here on the out route. And he's brought down. That catch puts him right at 100 yards receiving now, and it also gives him a 1st down. Touchdown! Dalton Schultz. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And the Vikings are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Nagar is up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. From the end zone, here's Pringle. But a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, Colts.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. He's got Thomas yet again complete. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Offensive line wasn't set. There's the flag, and 5 yards back they go.
Quarterback has to look around and make sure that his team is ready to go. Sometimes the quarterbacks go faster than is necessary.
Come on.
Here's Hurts to throw. On the slant, complete to Michael Thomas. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them, play it straight, do all the right things, but these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
Extra point by Nagar is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From the end zone, here's Pringle. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this fourth quarter. They'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Hurts sets up to throw it. Man open. That's Byron Pringle complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. From Viking territory now. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 34. Forced out to his left. There's Mooney with another catch. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Play action. Here's Hurts. Rolling to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
The Colts on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Throwing is Hurts. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Dancing to his left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. But they turn it over. They had to go through with such little time remaining. And that will force a turnover on downs. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted. So they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. They run again with Hunt. And this will be a Vikings first down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here, and we'll be back. Hunt will try going up the middle. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 170 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Got a man. It's Waddle complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 37. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And when you break it down, well, this was just a thoroughly